Libra, welcome back to Medicine Tarot. Happy 2020. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is going to be our January 2020 reading. Many blessings and love and happiness and good vibes to you this year. Just fun. By the time you hear this, it's going to be the new year. So everybody is so much more conscious and aware of the changes that are now needing to take place or are going to take place. And there is a special gift in that awareness. What is the special gift? The fact that you see things better. And we can kind of do that whole like 2020 vision joke, but there's something to that. It's not just a funny joke and a coincidence. There's something about the 2020 vision kind of, which really is awareness. How did you gain awareness, my friend? You gained it by suffering. Yep. Going through painful experiences, karmic loops, karma. Lots of karma being cleansed for everyone. I'm so excited to see what's going on for you here. Let's take a look. Dear Spirit, angels, thank you so much. Good. All right, fantastic. They're saying where you have suffered in silence in the past, right? Like the parts of you that didn't feel strong. They didn't, I'm really feeling like it's in work for a lot of you guys. Like the parts of you that felt, it's not that you felt defeated, but you felt like your base wasn't as strong as it could be. That's changing. And part of that has to do with, financial and material changes. Like you are now entering a cycle where this gets, your base becomes firmer. It becomes more rooted, more grounded. You're not afraid to own up to your own power like you were in the past. And the universe is also creating these shifts for you. Like you are really being assisted in this change taking place. You will be triumphant. You will be triumphant in foundations and achievement. I mean, really positive. Like it's not, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this shift. Why? Eagle, the eagle's eye. It's the higher perspective. So if you are now sitting in a place and you're like, yeah, that's what I want. I want that exact thing we just talked about to take place. A lot of it is going to be filtered in, transferred in. The change can occur. It will not have as much friction. You will not have friction in this transformation towards a greater, deeper foundation by you seeing things from a higher perspective. And I have a feeling that's what your reading is about today. And I like to not just use buzzwords like consciousness, perspective, and shift. I like to actually get into the nitty-gritty of what that means and how to utilize it. So we'll get to that. But it is because of seeing things from all angles. All angles, Libra. The entire spectrum. Not just of the bad, the entire spectrum of your glory, the entire spectrum of your talent, your abilities, your resources. You have not been forgotten. You have not been forgotten. And if you're struggling right now, they're saying stick with your plans. Only shifting your energy when necessary. There's nothing wrong about your plans. The only thing that could be wrong, quote unquote, is the energy that is surrounding you, or that you are putting forth, maybe a defeatist quality or something of that nature. The way to cure it is with love. Love. And I mean, don't get me started on that. I'm going to be posting a lot of different types of material and conversations around how to, well, not how to shift your energy, but how to be self-serving while you are living, while you're alive, how to be more self-serving. 100% of problems are because people don't know how to serve oneself. Not in an egotistical, selfish way, even though I love selfishness on some level, to an extent. They literally, that's the whole farce. The entirety of this farce is being in an energy that is self-serving. And the only reason we're not is because of wounds that have caused us to be self-hating, self-punishing, or to create limitation in what we allow, right? Whether that be in love or comfort or recognition of one's true worth. That's it. That's it. No, it's no other story. That's the only story there is. And our whole life is karmically going through these phases where we teach ourselves, or we are asked to learn to become self-serving. How, before you get overwhelmed, small actions create big change. Small actions create big change. Patience. Wow. Because there's like, the Spirit is leading you to your abundance, to your open doors, your answers, your changes, your financial and material changes, yeah? That's where you're going. You're headed in that direction. You're in the car going there. Don't worry. The hollowness you feel, if you feel hollow is a great word to describe it, is due to an emphasis on everyone else. When you feel unmotivated, or you feel like, I'm not going to be able to achieve this, I don't know, I've tried, and all those things, and you feel that emptiness, the hollowness, that's because you're focusing you're unaware that you're focusing on everyone else but yourself. You're giving unto others definitely more than you are to yourself, but you got the chariot comes out. Yeah. Okay. Also, Libra, you have to remember, this is your habit. Okay, darling, this is the habit that I don't want you to fall into starting from now on till forever. A habit that you have acquired. You are the great balancer. It is somehow part of the energetic trait of your sign. You know how to even keel the surroundings. However, you've experienced things that weren't just bad, they were toxic, they were really bad, right? Or not just that, but you have a sense for when other people are doing things or saying things and it's just creating a shit atmosphere. You have this habit of trying to balance out other people's thingies or circumstances that were disruptive or difficult in the past. You have a way of wanting to be the mitigator of these difficult energies. So you focus on the others. So you focus on giving them power just because you see that they're acting crazy, they're not aligned, they're throwing things at everybody. So you're like, here's some of my power, let me help you. Let me help everyone right now. And this is a habit that you're getting out of. And it's part of the reason why you feel this hollowness. You are moving away from that. And I'm telling you, you will. You're not going to, it's just going to get way better. You're going to notice this now. You already have. But you're definitely on a path towards more self-benefit, and you will see manifestations of your intention and action. This is exciting. Yeah, I know. So where does that leave us? Where does that leave us for January? I know I didn't talk about anything like super specific, but the point is this. You are on the right path, and you're going into a place that is going to give you a stronger, more suited foundation. However, you can't take every part of you with you. Why? Because there is such a thing as energetic law. And if you're not serving yourself and you're only serving others, you can't create this foundation. And maybe you hate that I said that and you're like, ugh, I don't like this. And you turn off the video, that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't care. I'll see you in a year. But the point is, you can't take that part of you with you. And it's not like a harsh energy, and it's not like a come to Jesus moment. It's vision. You must see that. And so from this reading, the question that I'm receiving is, what part of me feels the need to constantly like balance things out for other people at the expense of myself? And why do I continue to do that? Can I change that? Let me get curious about my true intentions behind those actions. Yes, you want benefit for others, but you're doing it too because you think you're getting some kind of benefit out of it too. You're being helped. Yeah. So there's like a repetition of a sort that's occurring right now. It says, pay attention. Pay attention. Heaven is working behind. Oh no. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So if somehow this resonated with you, you're like, ooh, yeah, like something is percolating with when I'm speaking about this. Amazing. Welcome. Hello. Let's connect. Let's take a minute here, because you're not going to take this part of you into the future. And this part of you isn't wrong. It doesn't need to be fixed. This part of you just is operating under an old set of practiced or learned responses. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not, it's not going to be suitful. It's not going to suit you. And you see it now. You see it. Don't be scared of what the change of you changing that behavior can bring. You may not even be fully aware of that quote unquote behavior, but you feel that something is off. You know what I mean? Something's off, and it could be in friendships too that this is occurring. It could be, well, it's occurring, it's visible to you in relationships, but some of you are really trying to get over an ex, or you're like trying to get over a loss of friendship, and self-forgiveness here is coming up. Listen, sometimes when we mourn something way past its expiration date, and I'm not talking about literally losing a person as in them dying. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like breaking up with friends and lovers. Lovers, not husband, lovers or wife, right? It could be the latter too. It could be like marital stuff. But anyway, when we mourn in a way that it's almost like you know that it's too extreme for what it was, like you are really triggered by this breakup, consult an expert. They say more information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. It tells us that there's something about our wiring that doesn't allow us to emotionally heal as quickly as our body even wants to or thinks is necessary. So when that happens, we pay attention to these signs and we feel that hollowness. We feel into the hollowness, and we're like, I don't know where this is coming from. I need answers. Understand that all of that is connected to you looking at your actions and looking at the other person's actions and your needs, the whole dynamic, in an inaccurate way. And you know who you are because you're resonating with it. You know what I mean? It's like if you're not, then just turn it off. It's all good. But cute. Others see your worth. But it's about the people that you're like, this person doesn't see my worth. Okay. Spend time living, not just worrying and planning. Okay? All right. A lot of it has to do with no longer listening or taking from other people advice or cues on what your perfect balance is. You need to find your own balance. And when I say you need to, I'm talking about if you feel out of balance it's because you you haven't spent enough time, so to speak, discovering what your own balance is. And it is from your own balance that you create the most magic, the most money, the most love, the most everything. You have to be in your balance. And if what you're struggling with here, this like level of inaccurate understanding, even of your own magnificence, like an inaccurate relationship with self, basically giving way too much to others than you are receiving, but somehow mourning that thing. I know what it is. We don't need to go into it specifically right now. The point is, it may be connected to just how you see women in general, or your own sort of mother healing, but because that's just sitting at the bottom there, but who knows? Long story short, what is your balance? That's your beginning and the entirety of your foundation, which is now completely being reconstructed for you. However, in whichever way that happens, you're going to meet people you love. You're going to get jobs that you love. You're going to move to places you need. You're going to experience this healing and this excitement and all this stuff. But you cannot even allow it if you don't know, or you aren't super firm on how in the past you wanted to abandon your own balance emotionally or in your vision. You adopted other people's vision, other people's prerogative. So that's how you're starting off the year. Getting clear on that, getting 2020 vision on that, eagle eye perspective. Boy, are you going to have a good decade. Right now, the only thing that Libra is not really hearing is the places where you freely gave that away. And when you see that, where you see the places you gave your own balance away for the sake of someone else or for the sake of balancing out the world, that's the part you need to forgive. And the best way to forgive is to start practicing your own. And just remember, small actions create big change, huge change. Huge. Okay? Others see your worth. Don't worry. You are moving towards beautifulness. Okay? I hope this served you. If you need to contact me, you want further guidance, coaching on this kind of transformative work, that's really what it is. My email's below, right? But this is creating a new map for your life, but understanding what this map is leading to, and the fact that nobody else's vision can get you there. Anyway, you be blessed, my friend. I'm wishing you money, love, abundance, happiness, peace, joy, energy, power in 2020. May you thrive, 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 thrive. Bye.